Oh. Everybody together now. Ah, Catterday. Catterday in living color with Jackson Galaxy, your caffeinated host. Hello, everybody. Ooh. Oh, that was old drugs. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the world of cat cavedom. Good to have you guys with me. And Top Hat, glad you could make it because I've been waiting for you this whole time. Rummy Tummy, my friends, Yeowww, Clover with Catterday. Catterday. No, G. Vanessa, not enough coffee is what we're talking about. I'm just going to hold it here forever, just sort of teasing myself. Please hold. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's just that all morning long, I have been making up songs, singing songs. Mainly because the rooster will not stop cock-a-doodle-doing, and he's going to get us kicked out of our neighborhood soon. So you would never think that like a not even 2-pound animal could cock-a-doodle-do that loud and that often and that crazy. So it turns out that if I bring him into the bathroom while I'm taking a shower and sing to him, he doesn't cock-a-doodle-do.
Wow.
Yeah, I just discovered that
the
one.
rooster whisperer is born.
Please, I wasn't whispering, I was singing. But it was just this weird made-up song, which I will not share with you guys. And that just led to other songs. And so now today is a sing-songy kind of day. Because not because you guys are going to cock-a-doodle-doo. I would just kind of hope you don't. Yeah, my boy is, man, he's loud. And, you know, he's hormonal. Oh, he is. He's hormonal. We've been integrating him with the hens. And the poor boy, like, he wants to do it, but he's not sure what he's doing, just like all of us at about that age. Everybody, Taylor is here, as always, with me.
Hi, guys.
And we are here to have a good Muse day. This is the Good Muse Zone. I will not put up with anything that is not good news. Muse. So, Songs for Rooster, the album.
Shower sessions.
Wait, wasn't that, what was the album? Who did Rooster Man or Rooster, was that Soundgarden? Soundgarden did it. It's either Soundgarden or Alice in Chains. I can't remember who. The Rooster Man. No, Rooster Man? Does anybody know what the hell I'm talking about? Not Little Red Rooster. No, it was Soundgarden. Damn it.
Here, I'll look it up.
Chicken Man? Rooster Man? Goat Man? It's Spoon Man. No, so it wasn't Spoon Man. It was Alice in Chains with a song, and we don't know what it is yet. Squack for Super Chicken. Okay, but Rooster. It's just the name of the song, Rooster.
Yeah, there's a Alice in Chains song.
Jenna knows everything.
Rooster.
Jenna knows everything. Jenna's special.
Also,
God, I'm going to lose my mind today.
Also, Alice Cooper's chicken incident.
Chicken Incident?
Yeah, is that... was
Alice Cooper?
Yes, let me just watch this real quick.
Well, there's also, I mean, he has the band called
Chicken
Foot. Oh, that's Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar has a band called Chicken Foot with Michael Anthony and Chad Smith, which is a very strange combo. But no, I'm telling you, Jack, I have not had enough coffee. This is just me running on fumes. Why am I running on fumes, you ask? Well, I'm not telling you until somebody asks me, so there you go. What's up, Hertz Rea Zocolon Silva? Good to see you from Brazil. And who else is here? Why is Jackson running on fumes? Nobody's asked me yet. Fine. Wakey, wakey. Coffee bakey. Here we go.
Well, my cat from hell, if you want to talk about how it's been going. Or...
You just blew it.
Oh.
Dude.
Well, somebody said that.
Dude.
It's not just me. Somebody's in the
just
chat
blew it. Thank you, Wendy.
Oh,
Thank
there
you.
we go. And blueberry.
Yes, it is the filming of the My Cat from Hell special, Cat Shit Crazy.
What?
That's the name of the special.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You go, what? Yeah, it's called My Cat from Hell, Cat Shit Crazy. Of course, the I is a hashtag, but...
Okay. But still.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's very.
Yes, Rummy.
out of
Yes,
field.
it is. It is. It is. And it's funny as hell. And maybe I shouldn't have announced that, huh?
Well, no, I mean.
That's my show, damn it. But anyway,
Nobody's
yeah.
gonna believe you.
You don't even believe me. Yeah, no, it's premiering on July 18th of 2020. And that's coming really soon, you guys. And we are just now filming it. And it's great, man. Literally what we're doing is we've found families who, mainly because of the quarantine, their house has gone, and they're going catch it crazy. So, and then I walk into town. There's a new cat sheriff in town. His name is Jackson. He ain't no clown. Anyway, so I go into the homes, but I don't, see, because we're filming it in a socially distanced way. So I filmed the entire thing from, another place. I shouldn't be telling you everything. I don't really want to. Yeah. So anyhow, we also have some wonderful Cats from Heaven segments that are really about people stepping up during this time. I've made the calls. I don't know why I'm just like, but Psycho Chicken, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. So the Cats from Heaven are really people from heaven, people who have just, they took this moment, and it's amazing. I mean, this is a time where it is completely understandable if you want to, hide your head and just be like, you know what, I can't deal with the world. And then there's a lot of people who just said, I got time on my hands. I have the desire to help. Let's go. And they just do things that would blow your mind. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that. And again, that will be on Saturday, July 18th. Also, there will be a My Cat from Hell marathon starting at 6 a.m. Eastern. So all day long on Animal Planet. And I'm sure that Sunday has part of it. But, since we have a lot to marathon. So this is great. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while, you guys. And the funny thing was I never really announced that My Cat from Hell was done. I never really said, you guys would always be like, are you coming back? And I would always ignore your question because I didn't know what to say. But yeah, the last episode was the Philly episode. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but the great TNR Philly episode, which honestly, if we were going to go out, that was the way to do it, in my opinion. That was an episode that I was working on for quite a long time. And when it finally happened, it was just such a pleasure. It was such a gift to be able to work with old friends and to really try to make a difference in Philly. And I feel like in a small way we did. You just don't want to be the TV show that rides into town and gets some hero shots and leaves, and that would be my nightmare. So I think we did do some good work. And now we get to come back doing something that, quite honestly, nobody's done yet. We, I believe, are one of the first actual shows that will premiere in a socially distanced post-COVID way. And I won't lie, man, it's challenging as hell to try, the way I work, you guys. I go into people's homes and I work and I meet cats and I hang with them and I get to know them, and not being able to do that was very challenging. So we'll see, you guys. We'll see what'll happen, and you guys get to see it on the 18th. And Taylor doesn't. Oh, you won't be here.
Yeah, I won't be here. No.
Jesus. being abandoned. Well, something will happen because I'm going to do a marathon of my own from the Cat Cave all day on the 18th. So maybe not from 6 a.m., but I will be here at least through the different time zones during the premiere and during the afternoon. So I will be sitting here doing my own thing because I have to do it by myself because Taylor is abandoning me. So that's cool. It doesn't bother me at all. But in the meantime, yeah, I mean, do you wanna, or do I just tell people you'll be disappeared?
No, yeah, you can say whatever. Yeah.
Well, Taylor's leaving us.
Yep.
And Jack is gonna faint.
Yeah.
Jack's gonna faint and cry in that order. He's gonna faint, and then while he's fainted, he's gonna cry. Yeah, we're losing Taylor. Yeah, I mean, do you have a microphone over there?
Yeah, I do.
Well, tell him whatever you want to tell him.
Yeah, so after 3 years of working with Jackson, it's my time to move on, and it's been a good 3 years. I mean, this is my final stream or anything, but
yeah,
I leave on July 5th is my last sort of day. But yeah, moving to Chicago, new life.
Well, Chicago. I mean, look, if you got to go anywhere, I mean, Chicago is my kind of town. I'm leaving you. Goodbye. You know what? Do it all by yourself.
We've lost Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I almost moved to Chicago back in the 80s, late 80s. I love that place so much. And it's got just an incredible, well, of course, a great music scene, an amazing theater scene, which is what I was into back then. And but anyway, that's not what you're not going there to be an actor.
Not this time.
That would be funny.
No,
yeah,
that would be funny. Following Jackson's dreams that he told me about.
Well, anyway, I don't know how to work anything in this room. That's never been a desire of mine. So I think we have somebody to take over.
On that.
Yeah, we're working on it. So you guys don't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah.
The Cat Cave will come to you. Listen, even if the apocalypse, this place is sturdy, and I can do it. So
Sure.
I want to see what Jack is saying. There it is. Don't leave us, says Jack. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, you guys.
Well, I'll be in the chat maybe in the future.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I'm sure
you
that
might not miss me completely.
just to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Right. Yeah. I'll just be hounding whoever.
Yeah. No, Taylor. I think Jenna is training his replacement. So, Junebug, I'm dubious. So anyway, Suze wants to send in her resume.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
You're not opposed.
Well,
You won't be here.
Well, I'm just saying my replacement. I'm not like it's going to take some training.
Yeah.
There's
well.
somebody that's familiar with Twitch and live streaming and producing.
Oh God.
Somebody's out there.
Do you realize what's coming out of your mouth right now? That's fine. You know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, what are we all talking about with Discord? Everybody know how to get into Discord? If you guys don't know about Discord, it is a fun place. And we have all kinds of conversations going on in there and photos that you can upload, because all the photos that you see right up around here, those are all from the world of Discord. So ! Discord will get you in there and let you sort of just guide yourself around. One of the things that Taylor was telling me was that we have nicknames.
Yes.
People's got nicknames of their animals in there, and we want to take a look. You want to do that now?
Yeah. Well, just a moment. Speaking of my job, this is not working right now. So.
Oh, see, that's what happens. Well, we'll get to it in a second.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I just want to say hi to some of the people who have subscribed and resubscribed and recently. If you don't know, you guys, Twitch. This Twitch channel is something that we support here. Getting your support just by following, just by subscribing to the channel does us a lot of good. So I want to say hi once again to Travelin' Okie, who seems to be just a constant presence up in this little thing here. So thank you, Travelin' Okie, for cheering 1,000 bits. Primrose Lane also cheered 100 bits. Blabbermouth 2010 with 100 bits. Anonymous cheerer with 200. Another anonymous gifted 3 tier 1 subs. Now that's a great thing. When you gift a subscription to other people, that's all very cool. And also, you guys don't forget that you can go through Amazon, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can also get a free subscription. Crazy Right has resubscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. Purry Birch with a resubscribe. Aerodel Moongale. Wouldn't that be great if Aerodel Moongale got married to me, and then Aerodel Moongale would be Aerodel Moongale Galaxy? Damn, that's a good name. Thank you for cheering. Dragon Scott 69 has subscribed. Thank you very much. Travelin' Okie resubscribed for 2 months. Catwoman Indiana. Catwoman. Sometimes the way it's all put together, I see Indiana, but it's Diana. Catwoman Diana subscribed to me. Joe Bryant resubscribed for 3 months. Deb15 subscribed for, just on tier 1. Diane Rowley gifted a tier 1 sub to Jack Frost and Bobo55. Wow, a lot of you guys. Q and Human has subscribed. Coolfire 1357. Okay, now we're off to some other races. Well, that's really amazing, you guys. Thank you so very much. And Lady Rhiannon has subscribed as well. Wow. Thank you so very much, you guys, for doing what you're doing. It makes me very, very happy. And let's see. I'm just going to read what you guys are doing. Paula, what? Do you guys want to see me less energetic? Is that what you want? You want me to be like, happy Catter Day. My head hurts. Been a long week of filming. Hope you guys are good. No. That's not me. Good, Purry Birch. Thank you for saying that. That's what I'm here for. Nicholas Burse with the mysterious phrase of the day. Prince is on the catio. That's the most mysterious thing you could have possibly have said. Ziggy loves the box his Jackson Galaxy backpack came in, says Sea Flute.
Nice.
Well, that's just a given. Wait, wasn't I just talking about that? Isn't that? No, that's in the video coming up next week. Not to give it away. I don't know if you guys got to see the video today on the challenge line. In my world, a very important component to not just getting cats to meet one another, but getting a cat who might be just a little to do anything. So if you haven't watched it, I encourage you to. It just premiered about, half hour ago. So check that out on YouTube. And there's plenty of you guys still on YouTube over here. Speaking of today's giveaway. We have a giveaway coming up at the end of the show. And today's the Yeowww bundle. If I say Yeowww, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, right? Everybody has a Yeowww banana sitting around the house somewhere. Yeowww manufacturers of wonderful catnip products actually grow their catnip and sell it, which is why it's so fresh and cool. Fresh and cool catnip, thanks to Yeowww. And today we're giving away the Yeowww bundle, which consists of the apple, the banana, the lemon, the cigar, and the rainbow. And they're all great, amazing products. So, yeah, we're giving those away today at the end of the show. Also, the Cat Cave product of the week would be our copter. It's right here. Yeah, man, if you guys don't have a copter in your life, you really need one. And again, I always try to demonstrate this sucker, but you just can't. Well, maybe I can, actually.
You got some room.
Yeah, I got room. Hopefully Pasha doesn't decide he wants to take it from me. There we go. I don't know. Can you guys see the copter? I don't know. You might want to slow motion this baby. Oh man, Anyway, it really does move like a copter, and it's a great toy. And I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 15-20% off over at the store. Exclamation point Cat Cave deal. Nope. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Exclamation point Cat Cave deal will get you that deal. And I really did not want you guys to see my pants today. And now it's too damn late because you saw it. But I love them. They're comfy as hell. And they are not pajamas, as I've been asked about in public many times. For some reason, people think they're pajamas.
What are they?
You think they're pajamas too?
They look like just like leggings or something.
They're leggings.
Or they're like thermal.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're okay. Here you go. This is how much I love you guys. They're they're kind of leggings.
Not very tight though.
No, they were when I bought them.
Mm.
This was pre-weight loss, so maybe that's why they look like pajamas.
Joggers. Yeah, they're like joggers. Somebody says hammer time.
I'm hammer time. Wait.
Betty Veronica said
Stop.
hammer time.
Hammer time.
There it is.
This is Jackson recovering from back surgery. So, I guess that means I have recovered. That's it. I don't even want to know. That's one of those things that Minu always does, my wife. If you happen to be like, if she's doing something and you're like, I've had enough, and you say, just stop, and she'll always go hammer time. If the word stop comes up, hammer time comes out of her mouth. Pasha's in the cat cave. Everybody, come here, Pash.
I'm still working on getting Discord up. It's just not.
Discord is not getting up at all?
Well, even the MEWS stuff is just not showing up for some reason. So
all right, so if you didn't hear, you guys, we were having a little bit of an issue.
Yep.
With.
So the more talk about joggers, the better.
What?
The more talk about joggers.
Joggers?
Your pants.
Those are called joggers?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Well, anyway, yes, Amora Blade. I had back surgery on. Basically, it was like right before the lockdown happened. I got out of surgery. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. Yeah, it was pretty major surgery. I came up from surgery, and I'm laying in the bed, and I'm just coming around. And my surgeon comes in, and I'm like, man, thank you for all your work. And he does this with me. And I'm like, what? And, I'm totally drugged up. I'm like, what the hell? And I put my elbow up. He's like, yeah, it's what we got to do now. And then the next day they stopped doing surgeries. So I was the last of a non-dying breed. So, yeah, anyway, that was that. And I am now, I think, 3.5 months out. March, April, May, June. Well, 3 months. So in the UK they call them joggers. Thank you, Joy Joy. Joy Tilly Girl. Joy Tilly Girl. Okay, good. So everybody knows what a jogger is, and I don't. Okay. Heather Banfield in Barrie, Ontario, Canada. Good to see you. Hear you. Amora, I just, here's the honest truth. I injured my back a couple of times, and then I filmed a TV show for 10 years and couldn't take a day off, and it just got worse and worse, and I wound up having to get 2 different vertebrae fused. So yeah, it's a big deal. And actually, here's the crazy thing. I can feel the hardware. Like, I can feel the hardware in my back.
Like the metal or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's something, and it's not me. That's what I can tell you, is that I've got some screws in there, and but I'm recovering well. You guys, if you were here a couple of months ago when I had ice packs taped to me and everything, you know that I'm better. Is it titanium?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I was part cyborg before this all happened, so now I'm most cyborg. I am a robot. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot better. Wait, Storm Falls, where do you live that you call them joggers? Jenna says, Taylor, please update the Cat Cave deal link. It's showing last week's deal.
Oh, great. Okay, working on it.
Taylor's having some challenges today.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been sabotaged because the world knows he's trying to get out of here. And Jack, I was ADHD long before it was in fashion, which is why I can write books but not read them. What else going down here, you guys? Well, anyway, Jackson, thanks for being you, man. I'm a dude and used to think having a cat made you a wuss. Seeing you continue to be a badass gave me a chance to explore my view. I feel like I've grown. Thanks, man. Yeah, baby. BYC Diaz, here's to you, baby. I'm so glad to hear that. And, you know, before anybody laughs, absolutely the truth. Absolutely the truth. That there was a time where, and maybe it's still in some places a perception, but I really don't think so, where guys, you know, if you had a cat, it was assumed that you were, you know, not tough or not what. It was ridiculous. And then I don't think it was all me, because I'm not like tough boy, but I mean, I think that the whole like real men love cats thing that happened, and you know, calendars of like buff firemen with cats and all that crap. I mean, hey, it worked. Fiona says, my question is why after 7 years... Oh, this is a totally... I don't know why I picked that to say. Fiona, I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe I'll try to catch up. Wow, no, Bella had 6 vertebrae fused when you were 12? Wow, man. That's a lot, and I hope you're okay now. My God, that's a lot. Jean-Seth from Greece, good to see you. Good God. Well, that's the thing, you guys. I mean, I would just assume that somebody... Here's my thing. And this goes for men, this goes for women. Anybody who... And I know this is, at this point, really like a cliche, but the whole being in touch with your other side, being in touch with your feminine side, being in touch with your masculine side, that's real, and that to me, as far as anybody is concerned, is sexy, you know, because it's no fear of perception. It's listening to your whole self and not just the self that feels social pressures to do X, Y, or Z. I mean, if I, and my parents could attest, I mean, if you think that who I am now is a little, I mean, you should have seen me at 13, 14. Like, after I got my ears pierced, man, I was off to the races. The thing was that my hair always grew like that. Like, I had the Jufro. And I was horrified by that because I always wanted to have long hair. And so that when I first, I'll never forget this, I was like 14, I took out those little starter studs, I hung like I actually made a few earrings, but they were long, and just to go like this and feel something on my neck made me happy, you know? That's how that all started. And I didn't really give a crap what people thought about that. Now, I did give a crap about my weight and being perceived as fat. That, of course, that was a thing. But being perceived as anything in terms of my sexuality or anything like that, I could actually care less. Never could. So, I don't know. Weird. Where did I go? Off I went. We're not talking anything about good MEWS right now. So, you can't load anything.
We got some nicknames. We can do nicknames now.
We can do nicknames? All right. So what we're going to do right now is what we asked you guys to do was to hand us over some nicknames because, let's face it, we call our cats usually not their name. We usually have other names that we call our cats. I'm trying to think of, like, for instance, Penelope, which is one of my favorite names of all time. Like, I'm so glad that I finally got to name a cat Penelope. But Penelope has this adorable meow, especially when she's hungry, and it sounds like a mouse. So she became Squeaker. So, you know, where's my Squeaker? Hi, Squeaker, you know, and then, of course, she'll squeak at me. So she's Squeaker, not Penelope. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so Nutmeg. This is Whiskers Tango Foxtrot, who mostly goes by Tango, as well as Tangy, Little Miss, and Fluff Butt. But let's wait. Don't move on yet. First of all, your name is Whiskers Tango Foxtrot. Oh, I get it. WTF. I get it. Who mostly goes by Tango as well as Tangy Little Missy. There we go. Okay, well, the whole name is a nickname. So, Nutmeg, you get a congratulations. Moving on. Misfit Pica. Archie Bell, Archibald Baby Numbnuts, Kitty Dustbin, among others. Oh, God, I love this. This is my favorite. Wait, hold on. Archibald Bell. But that's a mouthful to call your cat, right? Like, that's me, like, going, hey, Poshy, Pale Posh. He doesn't move. Archibaldy Bell, Archibald, Baby, Numbnuts, Kitty Dustbin, among others. I mean, Misfit, again. Yeah, great. Moving on. Let's see, we got I hate YH. He's called Weasel. Cat Weasel. Get it?
No.
No, hold on. Don't leave yet. Because I'm mystified. Weasel? W-E-A-Z-L-E?
Cat looks like a weasel?
Does anybody get it? Because I don't get it.
Yeah, we have some odd, we got odd types in here.
Now, hold on. Wait, before we go on here, we got other guys saying...
Oh, in chat.
My one cat's name was Mungry because he always meowed when he wanted food. I call my new fur buddy Cook because the old owners called him Cookie. Dorcas. I call my cat Squeaky, okay, because she sounds like I thought I was all original. Siam, our indoor now feral Balinese, frequently called him Surfer. Tilly, Diddle Diddles, Sassy Butt, Mrs. Mamimi, Flower, Sir Fluffy Pants. We had a Sir Fluffy Pants on the show. Crazy enough. Sherlock and Barry Allen, call them the Little Rascals. Miss a Match. Weasel is from Harry Potter. Thank you, Fooey Kazul. Okay. I still don't get why that has to be. Oh, wait. The TV show Cat Weasel. There's a TV show called Cat Weasel. Where?
I've never heard of
What country is that in?
Maybe that's what the cat looks like.
Yeah.
So
okay. Well, there we go. All right. Here we go. So, Stuart B. with this beautiful cat, Coco, also known as Coconut and Cokie. Okay, cool. Trix, the electric ferret. This boy is Bob, though he goes through constant nicknames such as Blob, Bobby Bub, Dummy, Purr Monster, and most recently, Babina. What a gorgeous little cat, though. Oh, God, adorable. Okay, moving on. Toro, Hane, Hanster Monster, Hunster Munster, Mooper Dupes, Mooper Duper, Mooter Dude, Pooter Purr Machine, Daddy's Girl, really, Princess Mooper, Pigeon, Piglet, Piggy, Fernocious, and many more. Yeah, that cat, I gotta say, you look at her and you're like, you need a nickname. Or no. All right. Layer 50 says, my name is Bub. I live in... Well, that has nothing to do with a nickname.
Yeah, I tried to...
I came from an animal shelter. Oh, okay. Well, we're just showing off our cat.
Off on the wrong place here.
Emmy, or M for short.
Okay. Classic.
A classic. I'm Artemis, also Art Fart, Artie Farty, Artie, and Wild Child. I get the fart name because I fart when you pick me up, or if I lay on you and they stink. Yeah, cat farts. Nothing pretty about cat farts. The Mucky Muckling, a.k.a. Lucky Luck Boy, a.k.a. Lucky. Okay, so
it looks like the Lucky...
the Maneki Neko, which is gone right now.
No, I put it back. It's in the very back corner. I put it over there.
Oh, poor Maneki Neko. But he does look like a Maneki Neko. Yeah, he does. But he's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's good.
Just gorgeous. Okay, moving on. Let's do one more here. My lovely girl Badem, I sometimes call her Drama Queen because she's so vocal when it's time for food, or I call her the Dutch version of a mess maker because on a daily basis I find litter all over my apartment, daily cleaning, hooray. And she is also beautiful. I can't stop. Let's do one more. Bygone has a cat named Arizel, also known as Bubby and the Gravy Fiend. I don't even know what that means.
Cat, like the gravy, the canned food, the gravy cat.
Oh, the Gravy Fiend. Okay.
I mean, I hope they're not feeding their cat gravy.
Molly Kitty, Zaz, Monkey Girl, Moll. Okay, well that all makes sense for names, Molly. My cat, Love Me Forever. That's your cat's name? Your cat's name is Love Me Forever? That's amazing. Turned into Love, and she is now called Meatloaf. She went from Love Me Forever to Meatloaf. That's a trip. Okay, cool, you guys.
Live up for a cat. Love me forever. I mean, they can do it.
Well, did you? I mean, I'm sure everybody by now knows the name of the child that Elon Musk and Grimes had, which nobody can pronounce.
Right. They said they're going to change it, by the way.
They're going to change it for real this time? Because last time they just changed that character because it's against California law not to use the American alphabet in a name. Like, you have to use the actual alphabet.
Oh, gotcha.
And, there's that character, exactly, which I now know, thanks to Elon Musk, is pronounced Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you knew that.
No, I didn't know. I saw the article.
It's not. Oh, I was like, you're not. You can't. You don't know. But yeah, no. Okay, here we go. We got Seymour has got Peanut, Sumo, and Dizzy. Peanut Butt, Pooty Boo Boo, Monkey Ninja, Zoom Zoom, Wiggle Butt, Dizzy Bobo, Dizzy. I call my cat Ian. You know what, Patricia, coming after Samzor like that, you just couldn't help but just be like, I call my cat Ian. You lose that battle right there. Cutest nose baby girl. Really, Betty? Cutest nose baby girl? Holly Dolly. It worked with my landlord. Let's see here. What else? Oh, are we still having problems, you guys? No, I'm not schooling you. Okay, I am. No, listen. I just did a freaking MC Hammer dance across the cat cave. Yeah, you can school me anytime you want to, man. We are in school together. That's what we're all about here. Yeah. No, you guys, take Jack's advice here. If you're having some freezy problems here, then just lower your resolution. Otherwise, our stream is working fine over here, okay? We're just fine. It's not us, it's you. Yeah. That's just like this thing I keep talking about, where I just realized that when you drop a call, it turns into this passive-aggressive moment, where like when somebody calls you back and they go, your phone dropped me. No, I got full bars. What are you talking about? It's your phone. No, it's not my phone. Well, are you in a dead zone? Well, why isn't it your phone? Where are you? I'm sitting still. I haven't moved all morning. That cracks me up. Anyway. Oh, good. Well, Fui Kazul, I'm glad to have you on board. I really am. This is a fun place, man. I gotta say, the availability of you guys and the Cat Cave and this stream has been quite I mean, it's been a source of positivity, light, and for me over the past couple of months, especially after the surgery. Man, I was with you guys like a week after surgery. I mean, just because it felt good to be here. I mean,
it went straight surgery to this.
Yeah, like No, people think I'm insane. Downtime is not a good thing. I don't like it. It makes me itchy. Let's see. I have a song I sing to my cat. You are my sunshine. Well, sure. Oh, you make me happy when you don't spray. That's funny. Oh, Suze, thank you for saying that. I'm here to help during quarantine. Roberto asked me to please say the name of my wife, Carolina. Or it could be Carolina. We have 5 cats from Brazil, and we love you. I love you too, and I miss you guys. I miss Brazil so much. Carolina is what I assume her name is, not the American Carolina. So I don't know. Stormy Gale. I miss New Zealand too. Oh God, I honestly, like, I get to the chance really where like. You guys have heard me say it a million times. I just miss getting out there and seeing you guys. It makes me crazy. No, good MEWS only today. Good MEWS. Good MEWS. Andrea.
You can pull up. You want to pull up some articles?
Yeah, let's do it. What do we got going on here? Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Let me get all caught up here. I kind of zoomed into the cat cave here. So you guys give me 2 minutes to get caught up on the good MEWS. In the meantime, take the opportunity to pass the word on to your friends, man. Get some people in here. because I don't know how long I'm going to go today. I have this intense feeling that I'm going to run out of adrenaline and fall. And you'll know when that happens because, you know,
We'll see it.
the pants will be the only thing left of me. Yeah, I'll just be pants. So hang out. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Mwah. And we're back. Welcome to Catter Day, where good muse is the order of the day. Yeah, baby. Welcome back to the Cat Cave, everybody. Your cat daddy here with Dog Pasha, Man Taylor. And not to do it in that order, I didn't mean that. But it's good to see you guys today, and good to have you aboard on what is a a good muse only Catter Day, and that's what this is all about. Yeah, you know what, Animal Girl? When I started writing songs, and at the time I was young. It was before my voice changed. I was so into the concept of a falsetto, and that went with me all these years. So yes, I still have a falsetto. And at the same time, I got a Barry White going as well. That's right, baby. So anyhow, we are, no, I am telling you, not your username. It's only coffee. Only coffee. And, but it's good coffee. And let me just say hi to Eva Ashton, who has resubscribed. Barely Hazel has resubscribed. Diane Rowley, 6566, cheered 5 bits. Lady Rhiannon gifted 5 subs. So thank you. Oh, Kato K has subscribed to Tier 1. Lisa Joe 7 has subscribed through Amazon Prime. Marcella Vinals has resubscribed for 2 months. Thank you very much, Marcella. And who else? Wow, you guys are going crazy. I love you. Lady Rhiannon has subscribed. Blabbermouth 2010 cheered 100 bits. And thank you guys all so very much. And I think Travelin' Okie, Travelin' Okie is everywhere. Chibi Caro from Germany. It's 11 p.m. in Germany. I don't know if you guys had this when you were growing up, but I remember right before the 10 o'clock news in New York, it would be, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Sounds like Reagan era.
Yes, totally Reagan era. And Nina, thank you very much for telling me that you like what I do. Antpile 70, what was your favorite band growing up? That is a great question.
I don't know. Yeah, what is it?
Well, I would say my earliest. I mean, look, my parents were kids of the doo-wop era. Do I have a little coffee going on here?
Yeah, you got it.
They were kids of the doo-wop era, so yeah, I listened to a lot of doo-wop growing up. But once I could finally say, this is me. I mean, and this is past, I grew up on AM radio, so all of those 70s hit songs. But I would say the Who were probably my first oh my God. Mm-hmm. When I was young when I saw the movie Tommy, and it changed my life. And I think I was 9 years old when it came out. And I was just blown the hell away. And to this day, Quadrophenia, if it's not my number one, it's right up in the number 1, 2, 3, somewhere in that area. Of course, I was a huge Beatles fan, still am. Who else? On the off side, and look, this is me as a songwriter, and I got to tell you, as a songwriter, I am a huge Paul Simon fan. Paul Simon is, I think, even to this day, a little underrated, which is, I think he's been out of the spotlight long enough that maybe, and this is all my favorite work of his is pretty much pre-Graceland, even though Graceland's a great album. But I have been re-exploring some of his music, and I'm blown away by it. And I think it was 2 years ago, he released an album called In the Blue Light, which is reimagining of some of his, either deeper cuts or well-known songs. And he did it with Wynton Marsalis and a few other jazz artists, and it's brilliant. Yeah. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, I think artists should do that more, because there's a thing about writing a song in a studio in a certain way,
yeah,
and then playing it for years, and it evolves into something new, or it really congeals.
Yeah.
But the listeners only
know that first
one.
thing.
So to go back 10 years later, or 20 years, and like.
But that's the thing. I mean, one of the songs on that album is, Sue Williams. That's how I got turned on to it, because during quarantine, Paul Simon was releasing a song a day. Just him standing in front of a white wall, singing a song, and I was like, God, and then that just got me back into it. But there's a version of One Man's Ceiling is Another Man's Floor that was from an album that was released in '73 or something, and he's 40 years older, 50, and age changes things, wisdom changes things, and if the song is still pertinent all those years later. And of course, JLP, you're right, man. Thank you very much, JLP, with the call. Clash London Calling is one of the top albums of all times. Like I said, I think Quadrophenia is totally underrated. But to me, top 3 albums that can juggle from place to place, and I'm talking of all time, not me, of all time. Mm-hmm. London Calling, Sgt. Pepper, and Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Those 3 can get juggled around a lot, but I don't think anybody has touched those 3 albums ever. And if you tell me I'm wrong, you're not my friend. Okay. So,
in the sand.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. And yes, and you know what, Wendy? God, now you guys got me going here. But I was young. I was probably, okay, so that year, maybe I was 9, 10, no, I was 10 years old, somewhere like that. My dad was a traveling salesman, believe it or not, and he used to take me on some of his trips. So we were in Philly together, walking down the street, and this music started coming out of this record store. And I literally was like, Arr! My dad's like a block away, and I couldn't move. It was like this like tractor beam got a hold of me, and it was Bohemian Rhapsody. And I was like, and good. There we go. God, you guys. Fleetwood Mac, man. Rumors. I mean, someone put up Tusk here. Jamie Friend put up Tusk, which is a great album. But Rumors, unreal. Another one of my favorite albums of all times, Steely Dan's Asia, which, again, can't get better. Kate Bush, amazing. Wow, you guys are on it, man.
Yeah, everybody's on the same page. It feels
yeah,
like,
man.
Eagles and CCR.
Yeah, I mean, Eagles and CCR, totally great songwriting. The Eagles were fantastic. But I was always into... I was a songwriter from a very young age. And so anybody who messed with music in a traditional structure got me, you know? The bands that turned it into theater. And The Who, of course, and Queen, of course, and Kate Bush is theater. No matter how you look at Kate Bush, she's theater. And all of these guys just changed the way that really someone just wrote Toto. Come on, Brant.
Hey, they're relevant again now.
I know, it's crazy, right? I know. And of course, there you go. Of course, Pebbles or Jacqueline as well. Bowie. Bowie was theater. And Bowie... Now, Bowie... Let's just talk about Black Star for a second, because Bowie, in his last act on this plane, made a record as a statement of leaving this plane. Oh. And so his last breath was art. He released the album, literally, right? His last statement. He died, and the next day Black Star came out. Crazy. Arctic Monkeys are a great band, you guys. Oingo Boingo, great bands. Wow, you guys, of course, Nirvana, we can't even. I mean, music is the thing that gets us through. I don't know about you guys, but in the midst of the most sort of despondent moments over the past couple of months, I got to tell you, music, I've gone back to things that... And this is the truth. You know, every day when I get in the shower, it's like my one sort of moment to put on the news and just get caught up and move on. I don't want to get hooked into it. I don't want to deal with it, you know. So, but it was too much. It got to the point where it was just too much. Okay, fine. I don't need to know at the moment. I know what's going on, and so that's when I just started to go, okay, what music will just make me happy? And Paul Simon And yep. And by the way, Cat Mom, Hendrix was also one of them. There it is. Storm Falls. Storm Falls. There we go. Storm Falls has it. Meatloaf. Bat Out of Hell, 1977. Literally one of the best albums of all time. And it's because of the theater of it all. Jim Steinman is a seriously amazing songwriter, seriously underrated. And Bat Out of Hell, man. Like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes.
I worked for Meatloaf. I got to do their MySpace page and their website. Back
Really?
Like 10 years ago.
No way, man.
I worked for their management company.
Is he? Do you ever get to talk to him much at all?
No, it was through business.
Hey, I heard he's a good guy, man. I mean, he had or has some seriously big health issues, which made it really hard for him to do anything over the past 15, 20 years. His back being one of those things. Speaking of which, another band that I worshipped was The Replacements. And Paul Westerberg, also, his back is so bad that the last tour, he would do half the show in a hammock.
Oh, that's comfy.
You know, I mean, yeah. So what else here? Sue's met Meatloaf. Super cool guy. I can't believe we've got into this here. I can't believe
and this is the first time we've talked about music.
I don't think we've ever talked about music,
and
but
everybody's on the same page, which I did not expect.
literally,
Was great.
yeah. And I don't think that I could go on for a year. But now here's one thing I gotta say, Jack Frost. This is the one, and I don't mean this in a critical way. I mean this in a seriously, I'm a confused way. Never got ABBA. I never understood why people liked ABBA. I don't get why their songs are.
Because I know.
Oh, you do know.
Yeah, I do know.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not.
You like ABBA?
I appreciate ABBA because of the whole Swedish music writing thing. Now is Max Martin, Britney Spears,
yeah.
Not Britney Spears right now, but like all the Swedish writers had their own way of doing things, and ABBA set the tone for that. They basically looked at music as like a new level of art as far as writing goes. So you could play an ABBA song on your acoustic guitar and it'll sound amazing. And that's how they write their songs.
But it's because, I mean, Max Martin and all those guys from the Swedish sort of hit-making and ABBA, it's formulaic in a way that's not meant to be insulting. They sort of created formula. To use the word
formula is just to use, like, perfection. And that's
what
it is.
Which they, right.
And same with Paul Simon, though. You could say almost the same thing about Paul Simon.
Really?
Like with his writing.
But here's the thing about Paul Simon, is that Paul Simon has a degree of vulnerability to it.
So that's lyrics, then.
That's what?
That's lyrics. That's not writing. Like structure.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's
different.
Yeah, because the thing about Paul Simon is, and Paul Simon had this incredible change in his music between his first solo album, which had things like Me and Julio Down at the Schoolyard, and Mother and Child Reunion, and then as he went into his second album, which I believe was There Goes Ryman Simon, he took music theory lessons, and that's when everything changed. To your point, that it was formula. It was about music should progress in certain formulaic ways, which is music theory. And once he studied music theory, everything changed for him. Sleepy Cougar is talking about Maynard James Keenan, but gotta say, Tool, I just, because, Tool just had a new album, and I actually heard them for the first time. I'd never really listened to Tool before.
You probably recognize their radio songs. You might.
Maybe, but I mean, I don't. Perfect Circle or Tool, I'm not exactly sure which ones I had heard before. But what is his name? Danny, the drummer, Danny. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Amazing. Those polyrhythms, and I mean, it just. Oh, and there we go. A Billy Joel fan, and I love Billy Joel. The Stranger and 52nd Street both are incredible albums. Oh my God, you guys!
So much to talk about.
So much to talk about.
It
never ends.
For this game.
Yes, let's get back to Cats, shall we? Reel it in. Let's go back to Cats, you guys. Oh my God! Wait, I can't stop. Elton John. Talk about theater. Talk about theater. The first time I heard Benny and the Jets, I was young. I had the flu. I had a fever, and that song came on, and this whole dreamscape came to me I mean,
Maybe.
and Benny and the Jets, and Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and oh god, amazing. All right, you guys, let's move. Let's move.
So we got this.
We're going into some good news here, and this isn't technically good news, but it is really interesting.
What if it's a whole new genre of games?
It could very well be. When you first take a look at this, you guys, it may seem kind of dour, but think about it for a second as you watch it. So let me just set this up.
You read the thing.
Yeah, let me read the thing here. Let me find it here. Hold on 1 second, you guys, because I think it helps. 4 years ago, a few GIFs and video clips featuring a mysterious game surfaced online. They depicted a cat wandering around a futuristic take on Kowloon Walled City in Hong Kong, but details were non-existent. Dubbed HK Project, this title resurfaced yesterday during Sony's PlayStation 5 reveal event. Now called Stray, the game will be out next year for both PS4 and PS5, followed by a PC release. Now, watch this. Now, is that music on or no? You
Yeah,
did.
I mean, it's just
If you can hear the music, it's because I think it helps. Now, of course, yes, it has that sort of Blade Runner vibe, but check this out. I mean, just this for a second. Now, watch this. Watch this, you guys. How great is that?
Yeah, I love it.
Robot answers the door, the cat's waiting to be let in. Please, that's... So the idea here that we're in this sort of post-apocalyptic, post-human world where robots have taken over, and yet cats still rule
Be other cats.
the street. Cats still rule the street. And look at that, man. Honestly, look at that. And also, I gotta say this, man, to the designers of this game, it is not easy to replicate the movement of a cat.
Right.
It really, look at how beautiful that is. Look at how gorgeous that is. That, and I am not a gamer by any stretch of the imagination. Honestly, I don't touch this stuff because I know what'll happen to me. But that really does look pretty brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the movement of the cat is just unreal, right, you guys? I gotta say, man,
Maybe this could be the game that you stream on Twitch.
yeah, exactly. This is what's going to get me really onto Twitch, right?
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty amazing. But I just...
when it comes out.
It said... Well, next year, whatever that means.
Oh yeah, they say like it's got wearing a glowing backpack, but it doesn't show what it is. Does it hold feline catnip or is it a jetpack? So I don't think it's a jetpack.
Who knows? No, I think it's the secret to civilization. The one thing that the humans were like, don't lose this, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't say when it comes out. So it is a teaser of all teasers then.
No, Jenna, it says it will be available for PC, but later on a little bit. But like I said, you guys, the one thing that if I'm going to sit there and be critical about is how it depicts the cats. But it depicts them, first of all, their physicality.
Just some artwork from it.
That's gorgeous, man.
Sitting there. I was probably eating sushi. That's a sushi
Yeah.
bar.
Definitely not noodles.
Yeah.
That's amazing looking, man. And you know, and it also just gives a little bit of royalty to them, a little bit of regalness. I don't know why, but maybe because the rest of the world is so bleak and the cats just keep on keeping on, which is what they've done for over 10,000 years with side by side with humans. They've just been keeping on and doing their thing and surviving. And clearly, yeah, man, I could talk about that forever. That's really cool. Thanks to Taylor for finding that for me. That's amazing. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Well, good. Yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, Betty. Cats are deserving of respect. And this is, for some reason, for some weird, I can't figure it out reason, a nod, a tip of the hat when it comes to cats. So I really dig it. I really dig it. So, anyway, and is Pasha hanging by the door there? Please tell me Pasha doesn't have to go pee. He's right with you? Okay, good. Because, you know.
Oh, she might want
The worst possible thing in the world is Pasha needing to pee bad enough that he defiles the cat cave. We can't have that. I might have to take him out.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to go.
Does he need to go out?
Yeah, I get the
Damn it. Barbara says, I guess no TNR in the future. Or it's much more efficient.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I'm sure whatever they did it better than us. That's probably true. What?
That's a whole other debate.
Yeah, it is. That's
if humans are the best thing for cats.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, we cannot go there. Betty says Taylor can take the reins. Oh yeah, he's pacing. Sorry, you guys. We got to take another quick break whilst I take my boy out. And thank you for getting me all hot and bothered about music again, you guys. It's so much fun. But in the meantime, give me a few minutes. Let me take my boy for a pee. And I know. You want to go potty? You do? Okay, let's go. All right, we'll be right back. And we are back. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back, Amrita. Good to see you again. What time is it in India right now? In your neck of India? Man, that's good. So a couple of things. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Cat Cave. It is Catterday. Good news only on this Catterday. Determinedly good news. That's right, Velveteen. A little yoga breathing. A little yoga breathing. And you know the I forgot what this is called, but dragon breath. Dragon breath where you go. Actually, that's a lot better. And yes, Pasha feels better too, Rummy. There we go. Yeah, Pasha, woo! That dragon breath. Yeah, no, I ain't doing lion's pose for you, Junebug. I love you, but no.
He's got the pants for it.
I do. Pasha, come here, buddy. Stop sniffing around, my boy. Oh, I love my boy so much. Oh, is that what it is? Do in through one nostril and out through the other. Repeat. Here we go. Okay. All right. Not the head rush I got from that first dragon breath, but, you know, one way or the other, it's good. Double X Scrubs, I will answer questions today, but only if they're nice and short and they're not like... Here's the thing, and I say this to everybody when we do our live shows as well, which is if it begins with, I have a cat who, and it goes on for a half a paragraph, no, there's no way. Because, you know, I want it to be in some way relatable to other people. Ew, Velveteen. Ew. Hot yoga with... Ew. God, that just makes me never want to do hot yoga. Okay. You missed half of it. You need to do the opposite side. What are you talking about?
The nose thing.
I did it.
Yeah, but you go in and then out and then in and then out. You need to do... Did you do both?
I did this. Watch, I go... And then...
Okay, now go in this one. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. Yeah.
There we
Cat's
go.
happy now.
All right, I like that. Oh, God, you guys. Okay, so I need to pause between breaths. All right, here we go.
If Jackson passes out, it's your guys' fault.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling it. I don't know if you guys are doing it with me, but it's fun. So yeah, no, I will take questions. Well, of course, now that my brain is clean, thank you so much to Amrita and everyone else who's giving me some yoga breathing instruction, which I hope that you guys are doing as well. Because really, you know what? It's interesting, man. Deep breaths are sort of like that vitamin that's on a shelf that you walk by and you go, yeah, I should take that, and you forget. But really, like, if you're freaking out, deep breaths actually do something, you know?
I've been paying more and more attention to it.
To breathing?
Yeah.
Which is a weird thing to say, but it's true, you know? Yeah, no, I mean, Baroness saying breathing exercises for anxiety. I actually was having a moment a couple of nights ago. Oh, I think it was after our first day of filming, which, you know, look, you guys, I mean, 10 years of filming this show, and you take 2 years off, and you come back to it, and the first thing you think to yourself is, I am not going to be able to help these people. And that's the truth. Because we pick hard things sometimes on this show, and now we're picking hard things that I have to try to help socially distanced. And yeah, I was freaking out. And I just sat there, did a little deep breathing. And, you know, my sister-in-law teaches meditation and breathing, and she's the first one who got me to start meditating. So as you know, hit a position, then you start doing your deep breathing by So it's in, hold for 5, and then empty out. And man, it totally gets you, for me anyway, just I'm in, you know. So
I think this is weird and could be like my mom telling me about the pump, what was it, the Pusseldums? Remember? Okay.
Pusseldums.
So this could be nothing, but it sticks. It's one of those kid things that when I was a kid, my mom and grandma talked about. But with breathing is like sometimes you could have, this is a theory which I don't think is true, but you could have just old air in your lungs, so it's good to just get everything out.
Old air.
Sometimes, like think about like where you exhale until you can't anymore.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just inhale normally, but it's nice to like do that.
That makes sense to me, actually.
Well, I don't know. I don't think there's old air in your lungs, but like the act of doing that.
But there's old something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The idea of emptying yourself,
Yes.
emptying your cup, as it were, I think is a very
Empty your
good
cup.
thing.
That's a cool. Maybe that's what it's called. Something.
Velveteen says, an attack of imposter syndrome. Glad you breathed your way through. Get it every time I'm about to go on stage. I gotta say,
Yeah,
Velveteen just nailed it.
Do you do that for your live shows? Do you do any breathing stuff before?
No, I call Minu. Don't you know?
I know that.
Yeah, that's what does it. Calling Minu. So now you know. Right before I step on stage, I have the phone is waiting for me on the side of the stage. I call Minu. Minu has the exact same thing she says to me every single time, which I won't tell you guys, but it reminds my brain. And also, I think there's a measure of superstition to it. What are you looking at?
The Britolol says getting rid of bad mojo. I like that.
That's true. That's true. I honestly, I mean, I think that we forget that our bodies actually recreate themselves on a cellular level. Every couple of years, every cell that you have has changed. You are different from year to year, which is a mind-blowing thing. But the idea of taking things that have gathered in you and breathing them out, I think is real. And thank you, Amritha, for getting this going, man.
Really
Just one more reason I love you.
This really is live. I love the shock sometimes when they click on the thumbnail and they're like, oh, it is live.
Yeah, no, yes,
Live from the
this is
Cascade.
real. Look at that, I'm hitting myself. Yes, Beverly, it is live as hell.
We hear you.
Let's see. So no, but Velveteen, you are a stage performer, I am assuming right now, because you said something to that degree. And look at Amritha's on it. Every 7 years, every cell in your body is replenished.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Wait, somebody had said something else. Ellen, if I could have answered that question, I would have answered it to you when I spoke to you. You snuck in here, Ellen. That's hilarious. But I have no idea. Yawning is usually... Ellen is asking why cats yawn when they see you, which, by the way, they don't all. Your cats might, and they might not sometimes, and I don't think it's a thing, personally. But yawning is usually associated, actually, with nerves. Yawning is usually something where, if they're not just yawning, which we all just yawn, but sometimes it is an effort just to get more air into the lungs because of anxiety. And that's true for humans as well. So that's all I got on that one, but I don't have much of anything else, to be honest. Sleepy Cougar, is there cat ASMR? We actually tried to do that here, but we just couldn't collect enough. But if you guys have some footage of your cats purring, but really well recorded, like a mic like this with your cat purring, bring it this way, because I would love to have a big long chunk of cat ASMR.
That's a good idea. You never mentioned that.
It's not my idea. It was whose idea was it? Oh, it was Andy's idea.
Was it Andy's idea?
Yeah, Andy. It was Andy's idea. I actually am an ASMR freak myself. If it's not for ASMR, I don't sleep. So I don't know if you guys know ASMR. Sean Bjork does. But ASMR, autosensory meridian response. And basically what it is like, you know, you guys, when you were kids and you'd have your friend draw letters on your back and you'd get those little tingles. That's basically what this is. People have different triggers, soft talking or whispering or crinkling of paper sometimes, things like that. So if you look on YouTube, you will see endless ASMR videos. And I swear to God, thank you to the heavens for ASMR because I literally wouldn't sleep.
Veronica says, or scalp. I don't know what she's. Or scalp massage.
Scalp massage is one of those things.
I was gonna say ASMR is like scalp massage for your ears.
Well, no, I think what she's. Oh, scalp massage is being a trigger, though. Yeah, no, yes, and like you remember the thing, like again, when you were kids, you would do like crack an egg on your head, you know, that whole thing. Watch it. These are all ways to trigger ASMR. So we knew as kids. Ant Pile says rain or thunder is an ASMR trigger.
Yeah, because everybody's different.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And I think it's amazing the fact that some people get ASMR triggers from like the crinkling of tinfoil. I don't know where that comes from, but hey, I'm a soft talker. Like when somebody talks really softly, not necessarily whisper, but when it goes into a whisper and out again, and that kind of talking, you got me. You got me. So
in a good segue, this licking cat noise. Kitten licking.
Oh yes, let's do this. Moving on to cat ASMR.
Kind of. It's a man's voice or a girl's voice or something.
There's a voice?
Oh, you didn't hear the audio.
There's audio?
Yeah.
No, there's the sound.
That's a fake sound. It's somebody voicing over.
Yeah.
It's a fake sound.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, that's the audio.
That's what we're doing. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, definitely. You got to have your audio on for this. Well, obviously you would. You're listening to me. Jesus. Okay.
But here we go.
Oh, yes. Here we go. Watch this.
We could watch this for hours.
Yeah, literally, I could watch this for an hour. And here we go. And there we go. I mean, come on.
Look at the cat getting in the back, too.
I mean, everyone is sleepy except for Cat Mojo up here in the front. Because Cat Mojo up here in the front has a job to do, takes it very seriously, and yet there's something on the camera that is like, I gotta pay attention to this as well. Look at the size of the ears on that one.
This is one of the most adorable videos
I've seen in a long time. Yeah.
Months.
Oh my God, too much. Yeah. Please, you guys, can we just get a little bit of emote if you agree that this is the cutest thing you've seen in a very long time? Throw it up there. Throw it up there, because, I mean, please, this is just too much. Yes, of course it's Fiona. Yes, it is. It's definitely a fake sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is just, I mean, adorable. Adorable. There we go, you guys. Nin with the heart-shaped donuts, it looks like. Yeah.
That's cool.
And up come the Mojo motes. But yeah. Are you guys with me? I mean, Taylor and I could just sit here all day and watch this. Yep. Actually, so can the rest of the littermates back there. The littermates are like, you know, this is like oddly calming.
Let me grab those littermates here. Hold on.
How do you grab the littermates?
Well, I got all their videos. Give me 1 second.
Oh, this person. Okay, so this is from TikTok, you guys, and no, Yo Big B. No, listen. The second a cat doesn't like being licked by their littermate or whomever, they'll let you know.
Right.
They'll let you know. They'll swat them on the face. They'll walk away. You know. But so this is that whole litter. Yeah, wait for it. Wait for it.
You can fall asleep.
Oh, just wait for the meow? Is that what it is? Oh, look at these little babies. Little Hedvig.
Oh, very little. Oh, it looks like some sort of intro here.
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know if this person is... What is that cat eating? Jackson is on the verge of not approving.
That doesn't look...
That could be KMR, though, so I don't...
Looks like fish.
Or eggs?
That's not eggs.
That's not eggs.
They're like fake eggs.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay, well, This is fantastic, man. This is fantastic. So this is a TikTok channel. Do we know the name of the channel?
Yeah, let me give it.
Let's give it a little shout out to.
Here we go.
There we go. Mitch Burke, Mikhail, I can't pronounce it. Mikhail? All about the cats. Crazy Cat Lady, Mom and Oma, 80s, sci-fi, and yummy food. Oh, she's in California. Well, I don't know if she's going to be happy that we just outed the litter of cats, and hopefully she's a foster mom. That's what I'm really hoping here.
This one.
Truly hoping that she's a foster mom.
Yeah, I am.
And I have a feeling she is, actually. But we'll find out. Thor, and wait, go up again. We have the whole litter here. Little Hedvig, Kimba, Loki, Harley, Kiwi, Gizmo, and Thor. How adorable. And wow, she really knows how to photograph cats.
Yeah.
There's that, man. Whatever she's got on the side of that camera has definitely got them going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that is just too much. Looks like, yeah, look, I wasn't alone. Yo Big B says, looked like scrambled eggs with cheese, which I really sincerely hope.
Yeah,
and Kath Allen says, I was thinking tuna slurry with KMR. Now that sounds more like it.
Yeah, that did look like tuna.
That sounds more like it. Wow. Boxo Kitten says, Jenna. I still follow Castradamus on Instagram. Probably the only reason I have one. I don't know who Castradamus is. Is that bad of me?
Maybe we featured that.
I think I might need... Yeah. Anyway, you guys. So, hey, let me go back here and take a look at who has signed up and subscribed. Attitude has resubscribed for 3 months. Sherry Lynn Madcat has resubscribed for 3 months. Diana Rowley with cheered 18 bits, and every one of those bits says show love. Show love. That's right, man. Show love. Faith Soulpire has subscribed. Stephanie 53 cheered 300 bits. Show love. C Flute cheered 100 bits. Diane Rowley with another 18 show love bits.
Oh, thank you.
Cats Make It Happen. Tier 1 subscription. Phantom Feline Sanity has subscribed, and back to Eva Ashton. So thank you again, you guys, for subscribing. Makes me very happy. What's going on?
I mean, they're asking.
KMR is a formula for kittens. It is. It's got a milk-like quality to it, but it is formula. It is made for them. And just to expand on that, because I think that over the God knows how long, this fallacy that milk is good for cats, that cats like milk. Cats are, by and large, lactose intolerant. So it's actually really bad for kittens to get milk. But KMR has that quality to it, but it is fully approved and actually good for your kittens to have.
It's not milk.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a milk replacement.
Okay.
So it's a, and that's what it stands for, by the way. Thank you, Jenna. KMR is Kitten Milk Replacement. KMR.
It's right there in the name.
There it is. And it got by me, too.
Yeah.
And, of course, anybody who follows Hannah Shaw knows that she works with KMR, does a lot of stuff with them. So there we go. So let me... somebody was asking something.
I mean, I saw a slur about... about neutering and spaying here, which could be an issue. What did they say? When is the best time to spay your cat? Should you wait for first heat?
No. How's that?
That's what I thought.
So in terms of spaying your cat, you can in a very fine and healthy way neuter your and spay your cats at 8 weeks of age. No sense waiting for a first heat. No sense letting them get to the point where they know what that feels like. If you've ever seen your cat go through heat, you realize what a nasty time it is for them. Also, every single time your cat goes through heat, they triple the chances of having ovarian cancer later on in life.
Oh,
so, yeah. So I would say no. Spay neuter your animals right away, as soon as they are old enough. The general time frame is 8 weeks or 2 pounds. If they get to be about 2 pounds, you can safely spay or neuter them. And there you go. Wait, who? What? Amritha? What are you talking about? Wait, can I scroll back up here?
Yeah.
Gimme. How do I scroll? There we go. Hold on. What is Amritha talking about? I just saw like a season of something about vegan food. What are we talking about here? Damn it, I lost it. Where is it? He was an American, had an entire live session dedicated to promoting vegan food.
Someone was advocating cat vegan food.
What?
Somebody said something in the chat about cat vegan food and advocating for it.
All right, I'm getting a hold of this.
Oh, somebody promoting vegan diet for cats is what they're saying.
Oh, really? And she says that somebody on Facebook had a whole session about that.
Oh, yeah, not in chat, but they're just talking about it.
Yikes. Yikes. Well, we all know better than that, don't we? Cats, hold on. I'm looking here.
Look at it?
What? No.
No.
God, we'll wind up flaming the guy.
Yeah.
Not in the chat. Okay, so you guys know better, right? And take it from somebody who is vegan. That I am vegan. My cats are not. And our cats are what? Thank you, Olivia. They are obligate carnivores, which is to say that they only eat meat. That it only. In fact, well, let's say like this: between 80 and 90% of their diet should ideally be meat, and that includes fat and muscle and tissue and bone, the whole thing. I know it's gross to a lot of us, especially us vegans, but that is, the animal that we created to live with us. And we have to feed them what they are built to eat. And anyone who has seen the difference in their cats when you, for instance, go from a dry food to a wet food, or from a wet food to raw food, you just see the difference immediately. You see the difference not only in their eyes and in their coat, but in their behavior, their level of play, their level of just raw cat, so to speak. It's really, it's a real, yeah. So just remember, cats are not vegan, and it's dangerous for cats to eat a vegan diet. Dangerous. So please don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you do, now listen, you guys. I mean, because as the cat mojo militia here, that we can sometimes get a little angry about things. Just remember that when we educate those who need to be educated about things like this, it's really we have to do it in a compassionate way. We have to do it in an empathetic way, because nobody has ever learned a damn thing by somebody yelling at them in the face. And God knows we've seen enough. So just remember that compassionate education is key. And when it comes to things like a vegan diet in cats, it's just really important to tell them exactly what I just told you, but without, making them feel like complete morons for saying it, So let's see. What else? There it is. Nin Nin. She has it right. He has it right. It's tough, man. It really is tough, because and this is why you've never seen me get into cat food as endorsements. Do I tip my toes into it a little bit with the treats and everything, because I really do want to provide you guys with what I think is good stuff for your cats, but it always has been a weird thing for me to sell or to endorse cat food. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. So there is no clean way of doing life. Let's put it that way. There is no clean life, and having obligate carnivores as our family members is tough. With every meal I feed them, but man, it is a must. A must. Franks and beans. Yeah, it's bad if you blow it around their face. Secondhand smoke is bad no matter what you do. Now, obviously, vaping is a little different, because there scientifically is no such thing as secondhand vape. But there's a lot of people who will just blow it right at their cats and whatever, and you got to know better than that. And to be on the safe side, yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. What else? What other questions are you guys asking me? Because I see questions coming up.
I got more cute stuff coming, so hold
What was
tight.
that?
I got more cute stuff coming.
More cute stuff is coming.
Yep.
Well, that's right. And Amrita, is that Amrita saying that? Did Amrita just say that? Yeah, cats can lick the vape liquid isn't safe. No. No. Whether you vape cannabis or whether you vape nicotine, you keep that stuff far away from your animals and from your children. That stuff is poison. Straight up poison. It really cannot be ingested. So yeah, great point. Great point. What else? That's a cool concept. Faith Soulpire says, "Dear Jackson, one of my cats seems to be increasingly territorial of me personally since quarantine. Seems to be making his littermate, a female, anxious. He is a mama's boy, but what can I do to keep these kitties? Help these kitties." And here's the thing. I mean, that is not crazy, you know. And as we're just finding out, filming the show, that is actually something where the relationships to a certain degree during this quarantine have gotten tweaked. That because, and it's not necessarily just a territorial thing, although I like your choice of words there, because as we become a much more constant presence, then our cats sort of absorb us into their ritual routine rhythm, and then we get the grabby thing could happen. Soulpire, what I would recommend is that if there's anybody else, any other humans who live in the house, that person starts taking over all of the high value rituals. So that means really feeding time, play time, cuddle time. Just for a couple of weeks, hand over everything and have someone else do it. Now, the tricky part of that is a lot of times we say, oh, this is making them territorial and I don't like it, but there's a little part of you that does. And I don't blame you, you know, because, once one animal family member starts to just pick you as their person, there's something very flattering and something very comforting about that. But give it over and don't give in to it, you know. If the littermate is getting stressed out by it because maybe that cat is starting to push them out of the way, don't allow that. You have control over all of that, especially now because we're home so much more. So hopefully that helped. Let's see. Olivia asked me what my favorite breed of cat is. I am a heavy-duty non-breed person. Yeah. I don't like breeds. I don't like cat breeds. And I didn't even. Sorry, Olivia, I didn't read the end of that question. But I've never bothered to learn too much about cat breeds because I just don't want to know. Obviously, I've had to over the years because certain breeds will also manifest certain behaviors that it is my sort of job to know. To better know so that I can help them get through it. Yeah. And the perfect example is hybrids, Bengals, Savannahs. My God, those guys have...
With that, what percentage of cat breeds do you think actually have a different behavior?
I would say, actually...
like 10%?
No, I would say a good amount of them have something. Like, for instance, okay, so we know that the hybrids like Bengals and Savannahs are much more closer to the raw cat, so they're much more likely to mark or to have territorial overdrive behaviors, to take play too far, to be escape artists, all that. Some of the smaller sort of breeds like Abyssinians and Bombays and things like that, the smaller they are, the more compact they are, the more hardcore they play, it seems like. They've just got smaller motors and they go faster. So I always advocate more playtime with them. Some of the, quote, Oriental breeds like Siamese. And this also could be the effect of absolute over and inbreeding, is that they're much more sort of sensitive to things. They might be more vocal, things like that. and there it is. But the reason why I will just sort of disavow that part of life, I know I'm saying this in a very clumsy way, but I just don't want people to get too turned on by it, so that you go out there and you just rescue a cat. There's no reason for us at this moment in time to be manufacturing cats. That doesn't make any sense. We are in an overpopulation crisis. And until every single cat has a home, then we can start talking about it again. But we've also overbred these species, these breeds, to within an inch of their lives. I'm not saying there aren't responsible breeders out there. I'm not saying that. I just think that maybe we want to hit pause, or at least come as close as we can to hitting pause, until we come out of the woods and save all of the, over 1 million cats and dogs that are dying in shelters every year. But there's no point to doing this. So as such, you won't see me talking about breeds and advocating for certain breeds. I just won't do it. And I hope whomever that was, I'm so sorry I didn't finish reading the question, Olivia, but I don't mean to shame you in any way, shape, or form. That's just what I hope we'll start looking at.
Yeah, also if you start ranking breeds as far as what you would recommend or something, then you'd leave the lower ranked breeds at the door, basically. You're
exactly right. And remember, this is the thing we went through with Bieber. Remember?
Oh,
this
that's
is
right.
The whole Bieber thing, which, Justin adopted, it was Bengal, I think, or Savannah. I couldn't remember which one.
Two, yeah.
One of the two.
Two of them, right? I thought it was two of them. I think
It was two of them. And of course, what happens, you guys, whenever there's a big media presence of a certain breed, whether it be cat or dog, kaboom! All of a sudden, the demand. Every time Disney re-releases a version of 101 Dalmatians, there's Dalmatians everywhere. I was in the shelter the last time that happened, the Glen Close one, and God,
they're still rare, I think.
They're rare. I hope they are, man. Dalmatians are a very specific breed, and they are not easy. Yes, and they get overbred, and they're hard to handle, man. They are hard to handle, and yeah, that's what happened, And so the same thing happens when someone like Justin Bieber comes out and says, "Oh, my savannas are so great." Suddenly, the demand goes sky high, and I'm also trying to avoid that. Mm-hmm. I don't want me saying, "Man, Maine Coons are so cool," and suddenly you guys are out there. Not to say that I'm that almighty. I'm just saying that I shouldn't help. You know.
Well, I got something to lighten it up. Got a little
great.
Here.
Let's lighten it up.
Cute little clip, which I think is. Hold on, let me wait for the transition here. But yeah, it's a cat playing with some deer. All right, here we go. There's no audio.
God. Oh God. Oh my God, adorable.
Look at this hop at the end here. This is my favorite part.
Cat is like, I'm gonna scare you now, and the deer is like, seriously, dude?
They're just having fun.
Scares me when you chase me. Yes, that is. It's just a lot of play. This last one here is so adorable.
The cat almost looks kind of old too. It could.
It's most definitely a full-grown cat.
Yeah.
But adorable. Again, one of these clips that you could just watch all day in an endless loop, man. Yeah, that pounce is amazing.
Well, I'm going to say, it's not a huge cat. Those are small deer.
Yeah, you guys, that's right, Fooey.
Those are like...
They're babies.
Like Florida deer. No, those could be like...
No, they're not full grown. Those are babies.
Yeah.
Look at how skinny their legs are. They're definitely not... Yeah, let's see how that
right,
one...
Their ears are really, really big.
Yeah, and the way they hold their legs, they still haven't sort of learned how to use their legs all that well yet. Just adorable, man. Just adorable. Those are definitely little fawns. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what somebody says.
And yes, and as somebody just pointed it out, Fooey just pointed it out, the butt wiggle before the jump.
See it.
Yeah, watch. Oh, you see the end of it right there? But I think he does a butt wiggle before the hop. Let's see. Butt wiggle.
Oh, yep,
there
right.
it is. Butt wiggle.
Well,
oh my God, adorable. Adorable. Anyway.
I just want to lighten the mood a little bit with that.
That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
That was definitely a good one. Wait, somebody was just asking me something else. See, just as we're talking about breeds, Sandra's like, that's a Norwegian forest cat.
Is it?
It could be. It could be.
It looked a little mixed there.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I mean, maybe Sandra knows more than I do. Again, very possible. But you know what's really funny is that one of our cats, and he was rescued by my wife from a family, and so obviously she wasn't looking for a breed, but he is most definitely Norwegian forest cat. You know, everybody does this thing. If they have a big cat, he's either a forest cat or he's a Maine Coon, which, whatever. You know, maybe they have something in them. But I'm telling you, my boy, he's a Norwegian forest cat. And you know that not only because of the very specific traits that he has, I won't go into it, but also the fact that if he ever gets outside, he's the cat that goes straight up a tree, like just vertical. And that's something that Norwegian forest cats are also known for. Okay, so that's it for me. I mean, talking about this.
Yeah, stuff for sure.
So I want to remind you guys, we have a giveaway going on. So all of you YouTubers, jump on over to Twitch, because you can't get the Yeowww giveaway without doing that. And if you don't remember, the giveaway this week is a Yeowww bundle. And Yeowww is a wonderful catnip toy company. And today we are giving away, because if you don't already have their banana at home, it seems like everyone has a Yeowww banana. But the banana, the apple, the lemon, the cigar, and the rainbow, we are giving them all away today. So if you want your cat to have just a fantastic time with catnip and a toy, just go ahead and sign up for the giveaway at !giveaway. And for you guys like Doris Day and Olivia over at YouTube, jump on over here to Twitch so you can get it as well. Also, we are about 20% off. I don't think there's an exact formula here, but it's about 20% on my copter wand right about here. And that's over at the store. And if you go !Cat Cave deal, you can get that deal. And that's basically only here. So, go
just
ahead.
For today. That deal's just for today.
So get your butt over there and look, either way, whether it's catnip toys for your cats to have fun, or whether it's a copter wand, don't forget, we're still home too much. So anything that you can bring your cats into the house is a very good thing. What else is going on? We've been talking about pet nicknames today. We've been talking. We haven't taken a look at any of the pictures that people have been.
Oh, share pet pics. You want
to let's do that. Let's take a look.
We got one little quick clip here.
Quick
clip. Here, check it out here. So this is a de-escalation of a fight. I don't know if you've seen this move before.
Oh, look at that!
Lays on its back. Because you talk about showing your belly.
Now, here's what's so interesting is that, yes, there's two different things. So we got the blink,
Saw the blink.
And we also
look
got
at that first pose. That's aggressive, and then nothing.
Yes, but here's the thing: if that furry cat right there were to go, not see how he or she, right? Here's the stare down. Here's the surrender, but not really surrender. It is a peace treaty. But the thing is that if his or her back legs had come up and not out like that, that would have been an aggressive pose.
Oh, because the feet were pointing to...
Exactly, because the biggest weapon that cats have are their back legs. Their back legs are incredibly strong. Those claws are incredibly powerful. They're like little knives on the end of jackhammers. So if they want, the most vulnerable position that you can have is actually if you're on the top of a cat. So, because they can rake you with those back paws. So, but see how they're stretched out. That's what makes it a peace offering. It's a real showing of the belly, and then we have the blink at the end. Watch, you guys. Watch this. Watch this. Arms down, legs out, slow blink. That is absolutely right. That is a peace offering, man. That's amazing. So that's great, man. That's wonderful. So now we're gonna go in. We're gonna go check out. Some pics that you guys have given into Discord. Look at me. I'm just like, show me, tell me a story.
All right, 1 second. Let me get it here. Okay. All right.
I'm waiting.
They're coming.
I'm waiting. And you know what? It's funny. Animal Girl, you use the word submission, and I don't know that that word works, because I don't think it's submission. I think it's an offering. Because the thing is, the cat on the left doesn't look like some badass. You know what I mean? The cat on the left isn't really like about to whoop this other cat. It's the stare down and a resolution of the stare down, which often doesn't happen. And I tell you guys all the time, don't let your cats get into a stare down. Stare down turns into a throwdown, and it'll happen more often than not. But here is one of those really cool times. I'm so glad that that got captured. I thought that was pretty amazing.
Use the scroller for this.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it to you in just 1 second. Okay, now you can scroll.
All right, so we're starting with...
Oh, don't move.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move, just scroll.
Just scroll.
Yeah.
There it is. So we're starting with Dasushi. Says, this is Kiwi, my special girl who is working towards her ESA certificate. There we go. Man, how do you get any work done with that happening? Ryana Baga, our newest rescue, Frigga, saved from the middle of traffic.
Wait, let me put on the share pet pics here.
What was that?
Oh, I just turned on the shirt. Okay.
Oh, there
I
it
just
is.
wanted to show the little logo.
And my kitty Peekaboo. What is this? Macaroon has been so brave lately with our adventures outside. I thought, oh, that's wrong. That's okay.
It's below. Yeah.
There, that's Peekaboo right there. And this is Macaroon. Look at Macaroon outside.
Oh, that's great.
Nice going. And look at how brave Macaroon looks. Yeah, I mean, look at that brave body posture right there. Love that. Eva Ashton. Fritz is loving some Catterday catio time. He's leaving pollen paw prints all over us. And Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah, that is a real Mr. DeMille picture. Yeah. Lola in the car. What crimes will she commit? Hopefully there's no Lola crimes. Olivia the Osh. What breed is she?
Oh, there's
We're going back to that. Oh, it's Olivia who keeps asking about. Okay. Micah. What a beautiful collection. That's a wrong word.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I meant to finish that sentence and it just got stuck.
It's a collage.
Yeah, but I was gonna. Right, thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
I thought that too. Yeah.
Addie Gallia, looking very pretty with those cross paws. Micah, they are watching. And Micah has, I believe that's a cat space. The things that you hang on the wall like that. Oh, that looks like it must be a cat cafe or something. Look at that place.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
very possible.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us, Micah?
Because these are all new. These should be the most recent ones, kind of.
Stirring Time Designs, not getting out of the box. I love that. But the fun part also is if you take a look at you can't see the cat's mouth, but you have that kind of weird Amazon smile down there. That's art. Stirring Time Design. My brand new adopted boy only had him an afternoon, so lovable, offering me his belly.
Wow.
He is just so adorable.
Damn.
Micah posing. See, and look at the gate. So Micah, are you going to tell us, is this your house or do you run a cat cafe or what?
See the mountains in the back, which is cool.
What was that?
The mountains.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Nice.
Rittercraft. Oh, we have kittens or bigger kittens. Micah says this is NASA, my youngest. British short hair. How could you be this comfortable sleeping position? I know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I know, but you know what? If I could bend that way, it probably would be, it could be a favored position.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am definitely envious of the way cats can squeeze themselves into certain places.
Well, I think it's proven they don't abide by the law of physics.
No, not even close.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, the camping meow Freya. Okay. Faith Solpire. Oh, that's the territorial boy. And you can see why. Take a look at this. You got the couch and the Game Boy or whatever that is and the box of tissues. So basically, Faith Soulpire is camped out. And so you've got that cat who's just like, yeah, she belongs to me. And whoever the litter mate is like, but nope, get out of here. You know? Omid A and parents Thor and Limette.
Oh, that's the previous cat.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of oranges.
Okay, right after my whole talk about, okay.
Yeah.
So, my 20-year-old Kismet, aka Princess, now known as Queen Bee. Oh, boy, she looks amazing. Meow Chat Meow, she looks amazing. 20 years old, she looks gorgeous, man. Good going. Faith Soulpire, yes. That is a great look.
The Egyptian style.
Yeah. Well, also I think it's a flashbulb in the face, but
Yeah,
but there's that. Oh my gosh! Look at Clarice McSwan, our current rescue cat. She's a special needs and the sweetest baby. Her name is Freya. Another Freya.
I wonder where Freya's from. Because I've seen
Freya
that.
is like a Viking queen or something. You guys are going to tell me because I know you. I know you. I know you're going to tell me.
It seems like there's Luna. There's all these common cat names.
Clarice. God, that's a pretty cat. Who is that?
Norse goddess. Okay.
Norse. Okay. Clarice McSwan. Damien MLM. This is one of my babies, Anya. I adopted her from a shelter. They said she was abandoned at 2 months old, and she is also gorgeous. Naru. All right, we're going to have to stop. Onyx is obsessed with getting mail. That's hilarious.
Oh, like a dog.
That is so great.
Never seen that actually.
Usually you see that with dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs who grab the mail and then run with it.
I think
This is my other baby, Gorda. She came home one day and never left. She's the most affectionate and caring cat I've ever met. And Faith Ash W, when you go read Total Cat Mojo, but Mango is using it as a pillow. Oh my God, Mango is one of our cat cafe cats in New Zealand.
That is amazing.
Wait a minute, Faith Ash. That's right. I forgot about you guys. I promised I would come visit you. But yeah, I wouldn't move the book. And all right, we got to call it a day right now. And that's what we're going to stop with right there. Bethania from Rome, Brazilian humans. Boom. And that's when we call it a day right there. Nice going, you guys. That was fun. That was fun. Freya is Odin's wife.
Yeah.
So Odin, isn't Odin like the god of bad things? Like Odin is not a
Thor,
good. Thor is the good side. Odin is
Thor's
the
dad.
brother.
No, dad.
So who's Thor's brother then?
Loki.
Ah, you're right. You are so shocked at yourself right now.
Like, yeah.
The fact that just came out. Okay, you guys. I'm going to take one more quick break. I will come back in 2 minutes, and we're gonna hit the home stretch on today. And I'm going to remind you guys, number one, if you haven't watched the video, which is Cat Introductions, Good First Impressions are a must. That's happening. We had two. Anyway, go check out the new video. Just premiered today. Also, don't forget that we have the Yeowww bundle giveaway. That's happening at the end of the next segment. So make sure you're signed up for the giveaway. And if you're right now on YouTube, you got to come on over to Twitch for that. Cat Cave Deal Product of the Week. By hitting ! Cat Cave Deal, you'll get a really cool deal on my copter wand, and an ! Giveaway to sign up for the giveaway. And don't forget, it's a good MEWS Catterday, you guys, as they all should be, right? All right, I'll be back in a minute. Well. Travel and Okie gifted Peggy Loves Cats a subscription.
Oh yeah.
And there it is.
Update there.
We were just about to talk because I do see what's going on here with Peggy Loves Cats. And I want to thank you guys out for helping Peggy Loves Cats out because clearly Peggy has been trying to get a hold of me here. And you guys have been helping out basically by saying kind of, Peggy, what I would say, which is not true that I only deal with aggressive cats. Cats can chase for a number of reasons, boredom being one of them, just liking the fact that other cats run and they just want to have fun by chasing is another thing. There are a number of reasons why cats can chase other cats. Peggy, here's a few things. And like I said, I really want to just give some props out to everybody else here for just being not judgmental because somebody says, I've almost had it and that kind of thing. So I think that you guys rock. But Peggy, I think... like I said, there's a number of reasons. And I'm not in your house. I haven't seen it, so it's almost impossible for me to know why your one cat is chasing the other three. But if it's aggressive, you'll know, and I'll tell you how you'll know. You'll know that if he catches somebody and there is a knockdown, drag-out fight, if there's pee or blood, or the victim then sort of makes themselves scarce for the next 12 hours, or, then you will know. Then you will know. But if it's just annoying, one of the things I would recommend to you, Peggy, and I see that you said that you've read and looked at everything, and I gotta say, you probably haven't, because there are videos that if you take a scroll through my videos, you'll find examples of what you're talking about. Also, one of the things that you might not, and again, I don't know you, and I don't know the situation well enough, but really knowing how to play, really knowing how to drain the energy out of your cat is a really big thing. And I think one of the common mistakes that folks tend to make is that they try to play with all four cats at the same time. And that's just not going to get the job done because other cats will want to get in on the act, and your more quote-unquote aggressive cat will want to dominate play, but they really won't get into the play itself. So one thing I would recommend is that you isolate the other three and devote time to just wearing out that other cat, because at least then you get to sort of do a process of elimination there. Like, okay, well, is it just that this cat needs to play harder and better, and will he then leave the others alone? Well, there's only one way to find out. If your cat is not like literally doing this by the time playtime is over, like laying on his side like, yeah, I am so done with you right now, then that's one thing. Take a look at the chapter of the book that talks about the play technique called boil and simmer. You'll also see that that we've got to have boil and simmer in some of these videos. The idea being that because cats, if you think about the wild part of these cats, that they're built for speed and not distance. You'll know that quick play is more where it's at with them, but that doesn't mean they're going to be tired. So you bring them to a boil, right? Play, simmer. A couple minutes later, bring them up to a boil again, simmer. Let that happen about 3 or 4 times, and by the end of it, your cat will be tired if you're playing right. I don't buy people who say to me that they play with their cat for 3 hours and the cat's not tired. Number one, I think you're lying if that's the case. And number two, you're probably wasting a lot of that time because there is no bionic cat out there. There is no cat who can go straight for 3 hours and still be fine. Unless they've got
for like a minute and then they're dead.
Exactly. I mean, it's just they're built to do it fast and quick, and then gather up steam again. So again, I would really recommend trying that first. Yeah.
What the video that came out today about the challenge line?
Yeah.
Would a reintroduction maybe be a thing?
I would say that's the second thing. Taylor's got a good point. So if we are instead once you do that process of elimination, you're like, no, this is actually aggressive. This is actually like a territorial land grab, Then what I would talk about is a reintroduction process, which is introducing the cats as if they've never met before, because maybe your introduction process wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Again, we have an entire chapter of Total Cat Mojo devoted to introduction and reintroduction. And also take a look at today's video, which is called the Challenge Line. Take a look at that, and that will help a little bit about reintroduction. Plus, we've got other videos on reintroduction as well. So there you go. And Peggy, there's always something to do. Keep trying, keep picking the brains of some of the people right here who really are knocking it out of the park here. There's a lot of really good advice coming your way right now. So, but the best thing I can tell you to do, if this one is a new arrival, is to back it up. Back it up because the introduction was probably not great, because somewhere along the line that new arrival got enough rope, so to speak, to do things his or her way, which is not how we want to do it. We want to do it everything is in a slow, deliberate way. You get to a certain part of like a benchmark, and then you move on. Giving them too much room to dictate how the territory is going to be divvied up is on you to back it up and try again. So hopefully that is going to help you a little bit. All right, you're welcome, Peggy, and much love to you, and you're 4, and you will work it out. I'm sure you will. Okay, so there's that. Now, a couple things. Number one, we're going to be closing up this giveaway very soon. So please make sure that you hit !giveaway and get yourself in there. Velveteen, of course, has a cat named Manson. How much do I love this woman? Okay. And Velveteen, you never answered my question. You are a stage performer of some kind. So I would love for you to tell me what it is you do. I don't know why I need to know that, but I do. Anyway, !giveaway, and that will get you into the Yeowww bundle giveaway. And that includes the Yeowww banana, apple, rainbow, cigar, and lemon. Wow, I can't believe I remembered that. Yeah, get yourself in there. And then secondly, don't forget about our Cat Cave deal of the week, which is some serious money off the Copter Wand toy. And if you do !Cat Cave deal. Cat Cave deal. Of course. Velveteen Hussy, burlesque and cabaret and clown. For some reason, your name is so perfect that I somehow knew all of this. So, right on. Anyway, I also wanted to say, Angela Casteras has subscribed. Margaret Rose cheered 300 bits. Thank you so much. Travelin' Okie gifted that tier 1 sub to Peggy Loves Cats. Thank you so much, Travelin' Okie. Zompay has subscribed. Lily Char has subscribed using Prime. Call Me Allie has subscribed with Prime. Altered Lion has subscribed. Rittercraft has subscribed. Janie Poo Poo has subscribed using Prime. And Blabbermouth 2010 with another 100 bits. Corgo 100. Attitude has resubscribed for 3 months.
Wow.
And oh my God, there's more. Sherry Lynn Madcat has resubscribed for 3 months. And wow.
And we just got one more gift sub.
And another Travelinoki gifted a tier 1 sub to I Work for My Cats.
Thank you.
You guys rock. And Travelinoki, as always, really timely, really timely. That's just right on. All right, good work, you guys. Good work. Now, as a final sort of good muse bit here, I would like to look at it. A friend of mine sent me this clip, and before I even watch it, I'm going to watch it with you guys because, as everyone knows, not only do I love baby goats, but I'm obsessed with donkeys. So let's watch this here video. Oh, it looks like a new toy for a donkey. It looks like
it's like one of those bouncy
It's a hoppity hop.
Yeah.
It's a hoppity hop.
Oh, okay.
Sitting on the hoppity hop. Sitting on the hoppity hop. God, what a life this donkey has. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, how cute. Believe it or not, that's how Pasha plays with toys.
The knee thing?
Pasha, you play with toys like a baby donkey. Yeah, exactly that way. Oh, well, not that part. Oh, my God.
Where's he got both of them?
There's two?
Yeah.
Well, one of them has seen better days.
Yeah. Oh, he's holding both of them.
Oh my God, so adorable. Come on, you guys. How is this not the way you want to end your Catterday? With a donkey playing with a hoppity hop.
Just that sentence.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh my God, that is adorable. There we go. Whatever funniest family moments are.
Yeah.
That's a family I want to meet. Oh yes, by the way, thank you, Jenna. Pasha is my dog. Well, there he is. See, there's the Posh.
That's great. Yeah.
There's the Pasha.
Got the eyes lit
Hi
up.
to Pasha. Pasha's tired. He's had enough of me, and he plays with toys exactly how that donkey did. First, he'll kind of sit on it, and then he'll throw it up in the air. But he doesn't play like a quote normal dog. You can't get him to fetch. You can't get him. But none of my dogs do. It's crazy. Nobody plays normal. But what is normal anyway, right? What is normal? Anyhow, we've been having a great Good Muse Catterday. I think you guys would all agree. It's been a Lady Laudanum. Well, another fantastic name. Lady Laudanum. Okay. Yeah, there's a long story behind Pasha's name. It is actually a very emotionally charged story that we won't go into right now. But yeah, no, nobody in the family is Russian, and it's funny because Pasha is sort of a Russian-sounding name. Mushka, one of our other dogs, also has a Russian name, but it didn't come from that. Basically, my wife had seen her at the shelter, at the South Central shelter, and she was the only dog left over after one of those mega adoption events. Mm-hmm. So
Mushka was?
Can you believe it? Mushka, if you haven't seen Mushka before, she is quite literally one of the cutest dogs on the planet.
Oh yeah, I might have a photo.
Yeah, I'm going to find you guys a photo really quick. Hold on one second. She is just ridiculously adorable. And I know...
Oh, I got the photo. Here we go.
You got a Mushka photo?
The bow.
Well, there it is. This is Mushka right now. She's about 12 years old right now. When she was a baby, she looked like literally a teddy bear. And I think I have a picture of her. I hope it's right here because she was literally... Okay, I know it's here. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. It's worth it once you see her. And this was when she was about 8 weeks old. And there it is. Okay, check this out. This is what she looked like when about 2 weeks after Minu adopted her. That was for some reason the last dog
so different, honestly.
left after. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. Left after an adoption event. Minu was like, and Minu basically like leaned down. She's like, "Oh, you're the cutest little mushka." That's where it came from. And Minu is not in any way Russian. Turns out that mushka is a Russian word meaning little fly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, was never meant to be that. Anyway, so yes, yeah, but honestly, I mean, please, she looked like a teddy bear.
Yeah, she does look like a teddy bear.
Yeah, no, she's too much.
So we're gonna shut down the giveaway.
Yeah, we're gonna shut down the giveaway now, you guys. So,
right.
Animal Girl, I don't think it's Bernese. I think we have determined through guessing that she has definitely got Chow in her for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And we also think she's got some Aussie in her as well, because of the way her hips move and the way her hips look and everything. But yeah, definitely some Chow and some Shepherd, and that's her. And actually check out my YouTube, because there's a video about me taking her to our holistic vet for physical therapy. She has hip dysplasia, and I swear to you guys, if it wasn't for her physical therapy, she would not have the quality of life now that she needs to get by. But that's, hydrotherapy, cold laser treatments, acupuncture. So there's a YouTube video taking her step by step through the process, and take a look at that sometime. Mushka means a mole in Russian also. Okay. I think I like little fly better. Nothing against moles. Malchik, which is Russian for boy, says Velveteen. So Manson has a brother named Malchik. Was going for a subtle Clockwork Orange Kubrick reference. Well, that's pretty subtle, though. Much less subtle than Manson. That's for sure. There's so much going on here. What are you guys looking at? I love animals. Yes, I do. Thank you for asking. I love animals.
Oh, Mushka means little fly in Polish. So maybe it could have been Polish, which is,
wow,
close to Russia. But
it's a close relative, but yeah. Well, there you go. Faith Ash, yes, my consulting services. So I've been trying to bring it back in a very controlled way because I don't want to get overwhelmed. So we are doing it. And honestly, you guys, and I'm not trying to just please sign up for my list, but sign up for our email list, and you will find out when I'm really opening up the consulting services to a large group, and you'll know. It should be.
I just put it in the description, the email link.
Yeah, I would. You guys, I would really. Yeah, there it is, the newsletter. I would sign up because once I've decided to really open it up, you'll be the first to know, and it should be within the next couple of weeks, month, something like that. So there you go. KittyChan983, Eek, you're reading my comment. I don't know which one that was, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, but I'm glad I read it. Yeah. So there you go. All right, let's get to our giveaway right now.
All right.
Right now. All right, who's getting that Yeowww bundle?
Right,
whose cats are gonna be stoned and happy today?
Here we go.
Dup-de-dup-de-dup-de-da, dup-de-da, and we have April 27. April 27 is our winner today, and funny enough, my birthday is April 28th. So,
congrats to April 27th.
There you go. Look, I'm making KittyChan983 very happy, and it's very easy to do. Love you, KittyChan983. Now see what happens. There you go. Congratulations to April, and don't forget, every Catterday we will have a giveaway of quasi-epic proportions. And, and sometimes, and maybe we'll do it next week, sometimes we actually give away stuff that I own, my stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe next week we'll do one of those. Yeah.
Or will you
maybe
have
one of those.
Yeah, we could. A signed one.
Good, yeah. That's posters from my show at the LA Wiltern. Yeah. For some reason we have a bunch of posters. We'll find something, and we'll give away something next week.
We have some from the show, this My Cat from Hell special.
Well, here's what we'll do. That is an amazing idea. Except the shipping will be ridiculous.
Well, no.
Well, I'm thinking about one of the guitar cases.
Oh.
That might be a big deal.
Oh, maybe for the premiere.
That's what I'm saying, for the premiere. I might think about doing that, you guys.
Something bigger for the premiere.
That's kind of silly of me, but I might think of doing that. Well, I can tell you this. Saturday, July the 18th is a big day for everybody. Well, everybody in my household, because we will be the My Cat from Hell Cat Shit Crazy special will be happening on July 18th on Animal Planet, along with an all-day My Cat from Hell marathon on Animal Planet. And I will be here doing a marathon at the cave all day long. Well, not all day, but part of the day, a big chunk of the day. And I will be giving away my own stuff. How about that? I don't know what yet, but I will be definitely giving away my own stuff.
Did you use a guitar case on the show?
On this episode?
Yeah.
Not on this episode. Okay. but for 10 seasons. We have
back
guitar
there.
cases that made that show. It's just the only reason I balk at doing that is not because of me not wanting to part with the guitar case, although I haven't in a long time. But the shipping, got to be insane, man. Got to be insane. So we'll see, man. We'll see. In the meantime, oh, that's so funny. Does anyone make Jackson Galaxy face mask? That's so funny that you say that because, well, I'm not gonna give it away. Anyhow, you guys, shout out to Jasper and Rosie. There you go, Georgina. See, I do it. Velveteen Hussy says I should give away a bowling shirt. That will be a given. That will happen. The guitar case. And Velveteen, that may be what we have to do, is that I will give away one of my guitar cases as long as you can pay the shipping.
Right.
You know? I mean, maybe we do that. Kelly, I would ship it worldwide if you pay for it. But I'm telling you what, shipping a guitar case to anywhere outside the U.S. at this point is going to cost a pretty penny. But if you're into it, then whatever. In the meantime, I almost don't want to say goodbye to you guys today. It's almost like you are my deep breath. You are my dragon breath. You are the wind beneath my dragon breath wings. See, some of us want your joggers. At that point, we say no.
We do shirts, but not
yeah,
pants.
somebody want to go back and do a little clip of me doing my MC Hammer dance. Go to it, you know. You guys can do that. Someone just asked for Pasha. Was that Pebbles?
Maybe a playtime session with maybe Mushka. But yeah.
The boy knows. Yeah. It's funny because you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this. Pasha has a lot of PTSD. The boy has been through some terrible things in his life. Never again, though, right, Pashi?
Never.
Never again. He has the life now. But his life did not start out that well, so he's got a lot of PTSD. So really, when we were filming this episode in my house, really it had to be around him. You know what I mean? Because we didn't want to freak him out. We didn't want him to freak anyone else out. So, anyway. Yes, he's my boy.
Heard him talk.
This is my boy, who I love so incredibly much. Betty Veronica, my Chucks. There we go. Maybe we should give away a pair of Chucks, which you can use as a planter or your own Noah's Ark.
Cats probably love them.
Because, you know, I wear a size 14. So yeah, I'm sure you'll find something interesting to use them for.
The lava lamp, that's a good one.
Oh, but I love my lava lamp.
We can get another one. I mean, we've had that. That's the original one.
That is the original.
So.
That is the original,
yeah.
which has, talk about
I've
PTSD. Yeah, I was going to say, it's been through its own trauma.
Yeah, you can't see it, but it's
it's
still working somehow.
But it still looks like...
It looks fine, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we will find something. You know, maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Maybe the grand prize winner basically gets whatever they want.
Right.
We should show you this wall, except for Mojo. You don't get Mojo.
No.
Yeah. And you don't get the guitar.
I was about to say, there's a lot of
stuff you can't have. Forget it. That was a bad idea.
Cave garage sale. We could just...
A garage
like you
sale.
Just said, whatever.
That's hilarious. But I think the Chuck Taylor shoes are actually a good one.
Backpack, obviously.
Oh, well,
or the litter.
We're probably, see, this stuff we probably will give away that day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big day. How about we put it that way? July 18th, just don't make plans, you guys. Animal Planet all day long, My Cat from Hell Marathon, culminating in the My Cat from Hell special. We've been on the air in almost 2 years, so you don't want to miss that. Plus, I will be right here on Twitch, and I'll be giving stuff away. I will be cat shit crazy all day long, and we will also have some store giveaways, some special stuff. You just don't want to miss it. Spread the word. Get people signed up. Don't forget, all giveaways are through Twitch, not through YouTube, so you definitely want to... Sorry, you guys, it's not like I'm picking my nose. It's just that Pasha sheds like a son of a gun. So, should we be worried you're giving personal stuff away? Why would you be worried about that?
Not a liquidation. It's
oh
just,
yeah, no, this is not. This is not like my last will and testament, Betty. No, no, I'm not going to empty out the hanger. But I love giving presents. It is I love giving presents.
Yeah,
it
you
makes
get
me
a lot
very
of
happy.
presents, so it
Yeah.
equals out.
And also, like, you know, when we gave away, who got the shirt that time?
Bloody Baroness.
Oh,
got
Bloody
the shirt,
Baroness. Bloody Baroness got one of my show shirts.
From Germany? Is she from,
It was from the episode in Austin, from the time that I almost got decimated by a savannah. And she got that one and posed in it, and it made my day. But, of course, for her, it was like wearing, like, a tent. But it was fun. I love the guitar that you have, Jackson. It's a cute-faced kitty. Kitty-chan, it's not a cute-faced kitty. It's Felix the Cat. Felix the Cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he gets in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the Cat, the wonderful, 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 wonderful cat. And on that note...
Clip that.
On that note, clip that. Stop. Hammer time. Down, 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 hammer time. Okay, you guys. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the note we end this on. Love you guys very much. From Taylor and Pasha and me, happy Catter Day to you. Happy Catter Day to you. Happy Catter Day, you crazy cat mojo, catch you crazy people. Happy Catter Day to you. Light, love, mojo.